Well, hopefully by now you have your real ID, or at the very least don't have a flight anytime soon. That's because the nationwide deadline tomorrow. Fox's Caroline Elliott is joining us live from Chicago, outside of the DMV. And how are things looking out there? I can only imagine pretty busy on this last day. Good morning.
Good morning, Ty. Yeah, you can see these lines behind us right now, which really started around 5:30 a.m. this morning. And in the last couple of minutes, we talked to some folks closer to the front of the line who told us that they had been in line for 2.5 hours and they are still not inside yet. So that really just goes to show how long it's taking people to get through this line right now. And this has really been the case for the last several weeks here, not just in Chicago, but around the country. We're seeing DMVs saying that they have lines wrapped around the building as Americans now just have 1 day left to get that star on the top of their license. Now, of course, in some states, the wait times have been exceptionally bad, and some people with an upcoming trip said they had to wait all day long in line yesterday.
11 a.m. we got in line and it is 2:30. It's been 3.5 hours and we still don't see the door.
I have a trip May 19th to visit my brother in New Orleans, and I need the real ID to get on an airplane, so here I am.
It's been a very long process, but honestly it's a lesson. It's been teaching me to be a bit more patient, to get things done a bit sooner. So yeah, I'm just trying to make the most of it.
Elected officials across the country are now scrambling to help those who will not meet the deadline. In New Jersey, state officials are adding extra appointments starting May 20th, and other states like New York are requesting additional TSA to accommodate passengers at the airport without a real ID. The TSA acting administrator says if travelers don't have a real ID or a valid passport, they could face additional wait times at the airport, and in some cases, they could be denied boarding altogether. Ty.
Well, Caroline, you obviously talked to some of those travelers. Do you think a lot of these have trips coming up and they're just kind of now wanting to get that ID, or kind of what's the sentiment about why these people decided to wait in these lines kind of last minute?
Yeah, Ty, we did talk with a number of people who had trips coming up this week, but I will tell you personally, I don't know if I would wait in this line. Again, a couple hours ago, it took me about 3 to 4 minutes walking to get from the back of the line to the front of the line, because again, it's hard to see from this shot, but this line really wrapping around the building. Ty, I will tell you, I met one of my new favorite people out here, though, who brought a lawn chair to wait in this line right now, just moving that chair up every couple minutes. I think he's really smarter than all of us. Ty.
You got to do what you got to do. Caroline reporting live for us from Chicago. We appreciate your live report. Have a good one.
Thank you.